Inscribe is an intelligent Q&A platform that combines the power of community and artificial intelligence to connect students with the answers, information, and individuals they need to succeed. The truth is, students rely on support from experts throughout their time in school. These experts might be advisors or coaches or educators, tutors, even the students' peers and alumni. But the process of getting this support can be difficult, especially for online students. It often relies on a one-on-one delivery, which is dependent upon overcrowded inboxes or difficult to schedule meetings, phone calls. The students end up frustrated and the experts find themselves answering the same questions over and over again. Inscribe works differently. Inscribe works by connecting communities of students and experts within your institution. When a student has a question, rather than send an email or search a website, they can ask their question in the Q&A community. These questions are then available to be answered by the experts or by one of the students' peers. Once a question is answered, that interaction is then stored in a searchable repository, so each generation of students can benefit and learn from the conversations that came before them. Over time, your students and experts work together to build a repository of knowledge that is valuable and unique to your institution. These repositories can then be shared across new groups and cohorts over time. So while Inscribe begins as a human-driven system, it is then supported through a layer of artificial intelligence that wraps the community and helps it remain healthy as it scales. And this AI works in a couple of ways. First, Inscribe uses sentiment analysis to review posts as they flow into the community. If a post starts to skew negative, like very angry or frustrated or confused, Inscribe will proactively alert the community moderators so they know that there's an item or a student that requires immediate attention. In addition, Inscribe uses natural language processing to automatically tag the posts in the community. This is really useful for searchability, but it also is really highly valuable for analytics because it gives institutions a view into the topics that their students are most focused on at any given time. Inscribe communities are extremely flexible, and they can take on a number of shapes and sizes, really depending on the needs of the institution. Oftentimes, Inscribe is used to support a particular subject. So, for example, all the students that are learning math are sharing a Q&A community where they can find the answers and resources they need, depending on what skill they're learning at that time. Inscribe is also often used for prospective and new student onboarding and that first-year support, connecting students to answers around things like financial aid and admissions. Finally, Inscribe is a great way to provide community support for an entire program. So students from the day they're accepted until the day they graduate always have access to a shared community from any website or course. And it's a great way for them to engage with other members of their cohort and program along the way. Let's take a look at how it works in practice. So this is the Inscribe homepage. Inscribe communities are organized into channels, which create collections of content and users around a particular topic area. Students have the ability to join and leave channels over time so that they can always be closest to the things that are most interesting or relevant to them. When a student enters into Inscribe and goes to ask a question, the first thing the system will do is see if it can find an answer or resource that can help that student already. Many times a student can actually find the answer they need without any further intervention. If the student can't find the answer they need, they can post a new question to the community, and the members of the community or the channel where the question's posted will be alerted that someone needs help. When someone picks up the question to answer it, they can type a simple response. They can also include videos, images, or links to external websites. There's no limit to the number of answers that can be received, and both questions and answers can be upvoted, so the most helpful items will naturally rise to the top. The Inscribe Q&A area is further supported by the resources or knowledge bank area. Unlike the open nature of Q&A, the resource area is generally reserved just for the community moderators and is oftentimes a more curated set of supplemental content, support videos, or more detailed articles that the students find useful. Inscribe is designed to integrate deeply into the existing systems that your students and experts are already using. Many times this is the learning management system, but Inscribe can also be integrated into websites, portals, even publisher courseware, so that it is always available when the students and experts need it. At Inscribe, we believe that it's possible to deliver cost-effective, scalable, on-demand support for students that will help you save time and also help your students succeed. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.